There's not a single state statute out there that doesn't work better than federal FOIA.
The Freedom of Information Act, or FOIA, signed into law by President Lyndon Johnson in 1966, provides that any person has the right to request access to federal agency records or information, except to the extent the records are protected from disclosure by any of 9 exemptions.
It started out being a fairly simple statute. Here's the law, here are the 9 exemptions, and then we've spent the last 50 years crafting exemptions to the exemptions and making it very, very complicated.
In my view, freedom of information, both on the state and federal level, is overrated because, just as an example, when Mayor Giuliani was mayor of New York, he had a very Trumpian kind of relationship with the press. And in the end, the New York press, including the Times, filed, I think, about 16 freedom of information cases against the city and won each one of the 16. But in the end, really, it was Giuliani who won. We got the documents 2 years later, so by delaying and forcing the law to be played out through the appeal process and so on, it took long enough that no one cared about the documents once they were released, which is why I don't have all that much faith in freedom of information, even when it kind of works. In a Trump regime, my guess is it'll work even less well than it has in the past.
Do I wish we could throw the law out and start all over? You bet I do, but I don't think we're going to be able to do that. A new attorney general could get really aggressive on subpoenas. A new attorney general could get really aggressive on interpreting the new Freedom of Information Act amendments. And there are lots of little things that the Justice Department has an enormous amount of control over. I think we're going to be seeing a lot of court action here.